If you've never stood by a roadside in a busy city before, let me tell you something, the street has a voice. Not the kind of voice you hear from a radio. I mean the loud voice of horns, conductors shouting, hawkers yelling, people arguing, generators humming, and the occasional "Jesus is Lord" from a preacher that appears from nowhere like Nippo light, unexpected, short, and loud. That was Brighton City for you. Brighton City was not the type of place you walk slowly. If you walk slowly, someone will overtake you, brush your shoulder, and still blame you. In Brighton City, everything was moving, buses, bikes, people, even gossip. And right there, near Unity Park bus stop, beside the road where the big buses used to stop and pretend they were in a hurry, was where Hannah lived her daily life. Not in a house on the street. She didn't sleep on the street, no. She had a small room at the back of a compound in Junction area, but her real daily life, her struggle, her sweat, her hope, was at Unity Park bus stop, under sun that could roast plantain without fire. Hannah was a fruit seller. When people hear fruit seller, some of them start forming unnecessary pity in their mind like it's a competition. But Hannah didn't sell pity. She sold oranges, bananas, pineapples, and garden eggs. Sometimes pawpaw, if she had luck that week. Sometimes watermelon, if she wanted to risk loss, because watermelon in Brighton City can break by itself just from stress. Hannah was not tall, not short. Just normal. Brown skin that looked like sunlight liked her too much. Her eyes were soft, but don't let that fool you, soft eyes can still see nonsense. She always tied her wrapper well, not that lazy tie that looks like it will fall any moment. Her headscarf was usually neat, and her slippers had suffered, but they were loyal. The first thing Hannah did every morning was wake up before the city fully woke up. By 5:10 a.m., she was already up. Because in Brighton City, if you come late to the market, you won't buy the good fruits. You will buy fruits that already look tired, like they attended night vigil and didn't sleep. Hannah would stand outside her small room in Junction area, stretch her back, and look at the early morning sky like she was negotiating with it. "God, I beg she would whisper. "Just give me good market today. Even if it's small. Let it be clean." Then she'd enter the tiny room again and pack her things, nylon bags, small change, a short knife, a rag for wiping fruits, and her old small notebook where she recorded her daily sales. That notebook was like her best friend. It didn't talk back. It only recorded truth. Even when Hannah wanted to lie to herself, the notebook would expose her. She would carry a shallow wooden tray on her head and also hold another small basket in her hand. Sometimes she walked. Sometimes she entered a bus. But buses in Brighton City were not buses. They were moving arguments. The conductors would shout in voices that sounded like their throat had quarreled with water. "Unity Park. Unity Park. Enter with your change No be government they pay me salary." And the bus would be filled with the smell of morning, perfume, sweat, fried akara, and that strong smell of sleep that some people carry like handbag. Hannah would squeeze inside, holding her tray carefully, praying silently. Because one wrong break and, boom, orange will start rolling like football. And if orange rolls in a public bus, it will not come back. Everybody will suddenly become helpful. "Madam, sorry, someone would say while hiding orange inside their bag. Hannah learned to protect her goods like a mother protects her baby. When she finally reached Unity Park bus stop, the street was already awake. Hawkers were running, selling pure water, biscuits, phone chargers, wristwatch, and sometimes, things Hannah didn't understand. One young boy called Sonny used to sell belts and shout, "Original leather. If it tear, come beat me." Hannah always laughed when she heard it. "See this boy," she would tell her neighbor. "So if he tear, person go really beat you." Sonny would reply proudly, "Auntie Hannah, no worry. My belt no dey tear. Now your customer hand weak." Then there was Mama Rose, another seller beside Hannah. Mama Rose sold roasted corn and pear. Mama Rose was the type that could fight with her mouth and still sell corn at the same time. If a customer priced her corn, she would answer with attitude. "Customer, auntie, do 100. Mama Rose, my friend, carry 100 go buy chewing gum. This corn not 250. If you no get, grit your pocket for me." But Hannah was different. Hannah didn't know how to insult people strongly. Even when she tried, it would come out like comedy. One day, a man came, wearing big trousers and acting like he owned Brighton City. He looked at Hannah's pineapple and said, "Madam, why your pineapple be like this? It too small." Hannah looked at him and smiled. "Oga, no be my fault. No pineapple God create. If you want bigger one, you fit go meet God for heaven and complain." The other sellers burst out laughing. The man wanted to be angry, but he ended up laughing too. That was Hannah. Her laughter was not forced. Even in hardship, she carried small joy like small perfume. Not enough to finish, but enough to make people notice. By 7:30 a.m., Unity Park bus stop was boiling. Buses were coming and going. Bikemen were dragging passengers like tug of war. Office workers were rushing like salary was on the floor. Students were chewing gum and pretending they weren't late. Hannah arranged her fruits beautifully. She didn't just throw oranges anyhow. No. Hannah lined them like soldiers, round, clean, and shining. She wiped them with her rag and sometimes sprayed small water to make them look fresh. Then she sat down on her small stool and started calling customers, but not with shouting. She had her own soft style. Sweet orange. Ripe banana. Pineapple wey go make your mouth happy. Some customers liked her voice because it sounded calm inside that noisy place. But let me tell you the truth, fruit selling is not easy. People will price you like you are begging them to buy. One woman came one morning, held 2 oranges, and said, "How much?" Hannah said, "2 for 200. The woman frowned like Hannah insulted her ancestors. "Huh. 200. Orange wey God grow free for tree." Hannah blinked. "Auntie, if orange dey free, why you no climb the tree go pluck am?" The woman said, "See this one." She dey talk back. Mama Rose laughed and shouted, "Auntie, leave her. If you no buy, move." The woman hissed and dropped the oranges like they were hot stones. But after 2 minutes, she came back quietly. "Hannah, give me the orange." Hannah smiled and gave her. No insult. No grudge. That was another thing about Hannah. She didn't keep anger. If anger enters her heart, it doesn't find chair to sit down. But even with her kindness, life was not smiling like that. Hannah's money was always doing hide and seek. Sometimes she would sell well in the morning, then rain would fall and scatter everybody. Sometimes police would come and start shouting that sellers should move away from the road. Sometimes area boys would come and disturb. One of them was called Captain Dogo. Nobody knew if he was really a captain. The only thing he commanded was nuisance. Captain Dogo would come with his boys, chewing toothpick like he was in a movie. "Hannah," he would say, "you never settle us today." Settle. That word, settle, in Brighton City can remove appetite. Hannah would sigh and bring out 100 naira, 200 naira, depending on what she had. Because if you refuse, They can scatter your fruits and still tell you sorry. Sometimes Hannah felt like crying, but she didn't. Not because she didn't have pain, but because if you cry every time life squeezes you, you'll be crying daily and dehydration will kill you before poverty. So Hannah learned to be strong. She also learned to be kind. And that kindness, was the thing that made people wonder. One afternoon, around 2 p.m., the sun was wicked. Hannah's headscarf was hot. Her throat was dry. Even the oranges looked tired. She was counting her small change when she saw a small boy, about 7 years old, standing not far away. The boy was skinny. His shirt had holes. His eyes were fixed on her bananas like his soul was begging. Hannah noticed him because she had that kind of eye. Some people won't notice. They will be busy forming, "My life is hard." But Hannah noticed. The boy moved closer, slowly like someone approaching lion. He didn't talk. He just stared. Hannah asked softly, "Small boy, you want banana?" The boy swallowed saliva. "Auntie, I no get money." Hannah looked around. Mama Rose was watching. Sonny was watching. Even Captain Dogo's boys were watching from far. Brighton City likes watching people's choices. Hannah picked 2 bananas and gave the boy. "Take," she said. "Go sit for that side. Eat slowly." The boy's eyes widened like he didn't believe kindness still existed. He collected it with 2 hands like it was gold. "Thank you, Auntie," he whispered and ran off. Mama Rose shook her head. "Hannah," Mama Rose said, "you too do. This your kindness go make you poor past poor." Hannah smiled weakly. That same day, later in the evening, something happened. A woman stopped near Hannah's stand. She wasn't wearing the normal market dress. She looked like someone coming from an office, simple but neat. She wore a small wristwatch and carried a black handbag. She stood quietly, watching Hannah. Hannah noticed her. "Good evening, Ma." The woman smiled. "Good evening." She looked at the fruits, but she wasn't really looking at fruits. She was looking at Hannah. "How much is your pineapple?" she asked. Hannah answered. The woman bought 2 pineapples and paid without pricing. Hannah almost fainted. Because in Brighton City, someone buying without pricing is either 1. Very rich, 2. Very angry, 3. Not from Brighton City. The woman smiled and said, "You sell here every day?" "Yes, Ma. I've been seeing you for some time," the woman said. "You're always calm." Hannah laughed small. "Madam, if I no come, this city go finish me." The woman nodded like she understood. Then she said something that made Hannah pause. "I saw you give that little boy bananas today." Hannah's face changed. "Oh, madam, you see." "Yes," the woman said. "Not many people do that." Hannah didn't know what to say. She just scratched her palm, suddenly shy. The woman brought out her phone. "What's your name?" "Anna." "And where do you stay?" Hannah hesitated. "In Brighton City, you don't just tell strangers where you stay." But the woman's eyes were not wicked. They were warm. So Hannah answered, "Junction area." The woman nodded again. Then she said, "Hannah, keep being good. Sometimes goodness looks like waste, but it speaks." Hannah smiled. "Madam, thank you." The woman started leaving, then turned back. "Oh, Anna, do you have any other business apart from this fruit?" Hannah chuckled. "Madam, no, this fruit they feed me. If I do another, no God go help me." The woman smiled in a way that Hannah couldn't read. "All right," she said. "See you." And she left. Hannah watched her go, feeling strange.